Welcome to this tutorial on working with compressed files in NumPy. In this video, you'll learn how to save and load multiple arrays efficiently using NumPy's compressed archive format, known as .npz files. This is an essential skill when you need to store multiple related arrays together or when you want to reduce file sizes for storage or transmission. The NPZ format is NumPy's solution for storing multiple arrays in a single file. It's essentially a compressed archive that holds multiple NumPy arrays, each identified by a unique key name. Think of it like a zip file specifically designed for NumPy arrays. The format combines the convenience of storing related data together with the benefit of file compression, making it ideal for machine learning datasets, scientific computations, or any scenario where you're working with multiple arrays that belong together. Let's see how to save arrays to a compressed file. First, we import NumPy as NP, then we create two sample arrays. Array 1 contains 1, 2, 3, and array 2 contains 4, 5, 6. To save both arrays into a single compressed file, we use NumPy's SaveAs function. We pass the file name data.npz as the first argument, followed by keyword arguments where the key names become the array identifiers. Here, we save array 1 with the key, array 1, and array 2 with the key, array 2. These key names are important because you'll use them later to retrieve the specific arrays. Loading a compressed file is straightforward. We use NumPy's load function with the file name data.npz. This returns a special object that acts like a dictionary. To access individual arrays, we use square bracket notation with the key names we assigned during saving. For example, data square bracket quote array 1 quote retrieves the first array, and data square bracket quote array 2 quote retrieves the second array. After you're done working with the data, it's good practice to close the file using the close method to free up system resources. The best practice for loading NPZ files is to use Python's with statement, also called a context manager. This approach automatically handles file closing for you, even if an error occurs. We write with np.load data.npz as data, then access our arrays inside the indented block. We can retrieve array 1 and array 2 using their key names and perform any operations we need. Once the with block ends, Python automatically closes the file for us. This pattern is safer and cleaner than manually calling close, especially in larger programs where you might forget to close files. Sometimes you might load an NPZ file without knowing what arrays it contains. NumPy provides a convenient way to discover this. Inside a with block, you can access the file's attribute, which returns a list of all array names stored in the archive. In our example, printing data.files outputs a list containing quote array 1 quote and quote array 2 quote. You can also iterate through all arrays programmatically. Using a for loop over data.files, you can access each array name and retrieve its corresponding data using square bracket notation. This is especially useful when working with archives created by others or when you have many arrays and want to process them all. NumPy actually offers two functions for saving NPZ files. The regular SaveAs function creates an uncompressed archive. It's faster to write but produces larger files. The SaveAs_compressed function applies compression, resulting in smaller files but taking slightly longer to save. The syntax for both is identical. You provide the file name and keyword arguments for your arrays. The key advantage is that both formats load exactly the same way using np.load. You don't need to remember which format you used when saving. Choose SaveAs_compressed when file size matters, such as when storing data long-term or transferring over networks. Use regular SaveAs when speed is more important than storage space. Let's recap what you've learned. First, use np.savez to store multiple arrays with descriptive key names in a single file. Second, access your arrays by name using square bracket notation with the key as a string. Third, always use the with statement when loading files to ensure automatic cleanup and proper resource management. Finally, choose SaveAs_compressed when you need smaller file sizes, especially for large datasets or long-term storage. These techniques will help you efficiently manage multiple arrays in your NumPy projects. Practice these methods with your own data to become comfortable with compressed file operations.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.